Well, what we're seeing in the market is a pretty challenging environment. The combination of a war, an ongoing pandemic, rising inflation, rising interest rates, and a slowing global GDP makes for a very challenging environment to invest in. We're telling our clients to stay the course. We run a very diversified ETF strategy that has a broad, diverse mixture of ETFs that will allow them to ideally have solid returns throughout long periods of time, despite the market being up or down. We're not suggesting clients invest in something very different. We just want to make sure that their risk profile fits their lifestyle and their long-term goals. So we want to make sure that those portfolios are diversified as they always have been since the beginning. Well, I think the challenge is very broad, not just in stocks or bonds. I do believe that at this point you still see the best opportunities in the equity portfolios from a return standpoint, higher quality, larger equity income strategies as opposed to small cap and lesser quality in this very volatile environment. The conference has been fantastic. The idea to reconnect with my peers, our prospective clients, our clients in person for a change is great. You know, this is a relationship business and one that we're able to reconnect again in person. It's great. My favorite session was the one on hedged strategies from First Trust and CBOE. The ETF Trends relationship was introduced to us by State Street, and it's been a great way for us to get access to a broad audience that we don't have access to directly. So it's allowed us to connect with prospective clients that we really couldn't really venture out to see in person. It's also given us an opportunity to show our thought research to a broad group of potential clients and our existing clients. So it's been great visibility. We have had a great partnership with State Street. State Street was the one that introduced us to the ETF Trends relationship. That's again allowed us to have a very broad exposure to a market segment that we didn't have access to. They've been great in providing my research team with thought leadership. They've been very sensitive to making sure that if there are positions in our portfolio that need to be taken a close look at, they have been very focused on helping us as a firm. Well, I think from the standpoint of last thoughts, I'd like to surely say that my team is celebrating its 30th year as a firm. We're managing $3.4 billion. We're one of the early investors or builders of portfolios in the ETF space. And we think that that's an area that's going to continue to grow very rapidly in the future.